A man crushed by grief, yet hopeful to see his beloved one last time.
Are you the Sybil?
You can call me Donna. Take a seat.
I thought they had a good sense of mood and a strong sort of stylistic approach that gave the piece a good energy, definitely a sort of a sinister energy that I thought mixed with the supernatural backdrop and sci-fi backdrop of the overall concept. I thought that there was a really great approach to costume design as well, and sort of just the set pieces had a sort of consistent stylistic approach that I thought was effective. And I thought that towards the end, the demon sequences, I felt like the narrative found a way to ramp up the stakes of what was going on, as well as creating a sort of a reality bending conceit towards the end that created a lot of sort of interesting approaches in terms of mood and in terms of feeling towards the end.
Thrilling short film in which a widowed husband goes to a psychic looking for answers regarding his wife who has recently died by suicide. He found a letter next to her deceased body, and the letter says, "Meet me at the eclipse." So the husband brings this letter to a psychic who explains that he is able to go visit her in the spirit world using this ancient ritual during the specific 11 minutes that a total lunar eclipse is occurring. But overall, I really loved this short film. There was a twist at the end, which was really exciting, and I thought the actors, both who played Roy and the wife, and as well as the psychic and her partner, were able to convey lots of emotions in a really short period of time on screen.
Folklore and mythology elements within this piece. My mind goes to the story of when a couple is sent to hell and they can't look at each other, like they can't look back and see one another, or else they are stuck in hell for eternity. That's where my mind goes when you really dive into the nitty-gritty of this piece. In the eclipse, we find that a gentleman has gone to a fortune teller, and they sort of dive into this conversation that his beloved was supposedly taken her life and left a note behind in the tub, and he wants to have some final words with her spirit as to get some answers as to what happened and what led her to be in this moment, or if she really committed suicide or if it was murder. And essentially we see that this story, she warns him, do not kiss her or bad things will happen to you. Very similar as to a nice duality that happens between these two characters of essentially this is what was supposed to happen, but with different characters, and you're kind of getting this twisted reveal of sometimes good things happen to evil people, and trickery in order to get what they want. They kind of take advantage of the situation.
For one, the lighting and the cinematography was absolutely beautiful. And I really loved the rules they set up in this world, because it created this tension as you knew the moment they said, can't kiss her, that was the one rule that was going to be broken. And what I found even more impactful is this kind of has that element of like the unreliable narrator, because with the ending you realize this whole thing was a setup, which makes you wonder just how much of the instructions were true and just how much of it was a lie. Because that whole thing at the end where it's like, if you feel like something's wrong, make sure to flip the hourglass back. Something tells me that was a lie. That was to complete whatever ritual was going on. And additionally, it makes me wonder, because this also has a very deal with the devil kind of element to it, where while he was set up by the seer, by the by that kind of spiritual lady, something tells me that she's also about to have a very untimely demise as well.
I really liked it. I thought the concept was really fun. I think that playing with, you know, other other realms or places um, is always interesting and always kind of a fun idea, fun jumping off point, because you can just do a lot with that. You can have, people trying to get back into to Earth. You can have humans be trapped there. Um, you can have, spirits or demons or whatever take over our bodies. So you can just do a lot with that, which I think, like I said, opens it up creatively and is a great jumping off point. So I think it's really fun when filmmakers kind of play in this, another other place, realm, existence. Because, like I said, it just opens things up creatively, and you can do a lot with that.
Very intriguing. It was quite dark, too. It kind of had that happy type of darkness with a couple of twists in it. It's kind of cliched as well, where the fortune teller's in with the devil, but it was still good because it really shows how far somebody will do and what somebody will do and how far somebody will go for someone they love that was lost. It's definitely a fantasy film where it shows what the other side of death looks like, especially when it comes to taking your own life. It's also that fantasy element where I'm not sure anybody would take their life by slicing their own throat. Their arms or something, sure, but their throat. But it really shows what a dark place Esther was in to do something like that as well, and that it ends up taking her man's soul too. So I guess now they're together.